Cornwall, and there's a postcard from the Costa del Sol. Hello there. If you think that flat is boring when it comes to scenery, then you're in for a very... than on a small yacht, as Linda Ward found out.
If you fancy yourself as a sailor, and if, like me, you know very little about the water, then what better way to learn the ropes than to come for a week's holiday on the Cornish coast in the hands of a real expert. I set sail from Mylor near Falmouth with yachtsman Brian Phipps.
I understand you've done no sailing whatsoever.
That's right.
OK. What I plan to do today is to go and do a little bit of exploring. We'll go and have a look at the Fowl River, and then we'll also get in some sailing. I'll show you how the sails work, how the engine works, and how to also get alongside, like we are now, parked up, ready to go.
To start the week, we motored out onto the River Fowl for some basic instruction.
OK, well, we've come out of the berth here, so let's stop the engine and do some sailing, shall we?
Sounds good to me.
Well, we can increase our sails. We've only got one sail up, the big sail. So let's try and get those foresails out, OK? And you roll them out by pulling those ropes over there, one at a time. So if you'd like to slide over to that side.
Right.
That's it.
Yeah. OK.
That's it. Give it a pull. Where you go.
Oh,
that's it.
is that
Fill
enough?
Wind.
No.
Great,
How
you've
about
got
that?
it. Right, come and do some helming. Here we go. If you'd like to take the helm, which is the steering here, OK?
Yeah.
Let's have a look and find out where the wind's coming from. If you can feel it on your face, you can see it's coming from over there. And no boat can sail straight into the wind. And what we'll do today is we'll just learn to sail across the wind, OK? So that's the way we're going. And we set our sails up to get them at the right angle to the wind, to push us along. And to check that, all we need to do is let the sails out until the front of the sail starts to flap. If you go over to that side and pull the one on the outside, take it out the teeth.
Yeah.
So let the sail out. See it billowing at the front there?
Yeah, is that enough?
Yeah, it's a bit too much, so pull it in until it just stops. That's great.
OK.
Put it in the jamming cleat there.
One of the great sailing traditions is the waterside pub, and there are dozens of places along the river where you can tie up and go ashore.
Lovely, thank you.
Thank you very much indeed. Cornish cream teas, straight from the Pandora. Who's going to be mum?
Oh, I think I will.
Is it a favourite for sailors?
It's a superb place for people to come and visit. Loads and loads of yachtsmen come here, stay overnight, maybe just have a cream tea, maybe just have a beer, and then go off exploring the rest of Falmouth Harbour, just like we're going to.
These holidays are ideal for beginners. There's a qualified skipper to sail the boat, which means you can learn at your own pace under proper supervision. And if you prefer to just sit on the deck and soak up the sun, well, that's okay too. Of course, you don't spend all your time on the water. With your skipper as a guide, you can drop anchor and go exploring. This is St Mawes Castle, built by Henry VIII in 1542. It once helped to guard the entrance to Falmouth Harbour. Of course, sailing is governed by the tides, and if you want to explore upriver, you have to pick the right time of day. We chose the high tide to drift into St Just in Roseland, a beautiful tiny creek about 2 miles from St Mawes. St Just in Roseland is a beautiful 13th century church. The surroundings are wonderful. It's set by the water's edge, so you can drop anchor, come ashore and take a relaxing stroll in these amazing subtropical gardens. You can choose your accommodation on these holidays. The boat will sleep 4, though if you prefer a bit more luxury, you can stay in a guest house or a hotel. I've had a brilliant day and I have got involved in all the activities. But the beauty is you can do as much or as little as you like to. And the evenings, that time is your own, and you can, if you prefer, spend them in complete luxury.
So, Brian, honestly, how well do you think I did today?
You really cottoned on to that sailing across the wind well. Mm-hmm. And you got us back to the harbour safely. So all in all, successful day, well done.
A week's sailing holiday with CAC Watersport starts at £185 per person. That's without accommodation. You can also learn to sail with the Plymouth Sailing School from £290 for a 5-day course with tuition and accommodation included. Or there's the Foy Cruising School, who offer a similar package for £305. And we'll be back after the